What's up, everybody? Back again with another episode of Sports Talk with Austin. Today is November 12th. It is a Tuesday. A gloomy and cold Tuesday. Um, it does sound like I got a little something going on here. I'm not sick. I just was in Arizona. Weather change. It was actually colder there than it was here. It was just like super dry there. My fucking throat was all fucked up. I'm just leaking snot, hard to breathe, but I'm still good. I am sick. I lied. I'm sick of watching the Colts fucking lose games that they should win. Um, yeah, that's that. We'll get to that in a minute, but gonna just go do a little recap of the NFL week, and that'll be it. Nice short episode. Maybe talk. I'll go over the college football playoff ranking. It just came out a couple hours ago, so go over that, and then I'm gonna try to do a cast tomorrow as well, and that'll be over like NBA, college basketball, and then Thursday or Friday I'm gonna try to pump out another one so I can talk about UFC. We do have UFC, I believe 309. Johnny Bones Jones made his return to the octagon after his pectoral tear, so. Got that versus Stipe, gonna be a good fight, and then we got Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, and then I'd have to look at the fight card to look at the other ones. Hold on. A little ASMR for you, baby. Um, no, but let's fucking get into it. So, week 10 is what we are at. Week 10, and it started off with a bang with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens ended up winning 35-34. There was a little controversial call at the end of the game. May have been a hold, may have been pass interference on the 2-point conversion. Maybe not. I don't know, but kind of think it was. But my thing is, the whole game there was plays like that were going on, and they're just letting them play. And if they're consistent with it, I like it. It sucks as a fan watching it because, like, damn, that's a fucking penalty. But when they're calling it both ways and they're consistent with it, I'm cool with it. It sucks as a fan of that team. If you are, I am not. I like both of those teams. Cool teams to watch, fun teams to watch. But Joey Burrow was slinging the fucking rock, dude. He was throwing that thing. 34 for 56, 428 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Jamar Chase. If you played Jamar Chase this week in fantasy football, you probably lost. You probably did. He had in PPR leagues, I think he had like 56 points. We have 11 receptions, 264 yards, and 3 touchdowns. On receptions and yards alone, that's 37.4 points right there. And that's not including the fucking 18 with touchdowns. If you're in PPR league, that's what it is. If not, what's 18, 26, 30, 44 non-PPR leagues. So, yeah, you got fucking hosed there. Lamar, he 25-33, 290 yards, 4 touchdowns. Derrick Henry actually had a kind of a pedestrian night for him, only 64 yards and a touchdown. Still a good fantasy night for him. Yeah, that was a great game to fucking watch. Sucks for the Bengals. I mean, they're still right on the edge. I'll get more into the standings in a bit. I'm gonna run through some of the games, but yeah, they're still on the edge. But I mean, the Ravens looking fucking good. The Ravens are looking good. Lamar is the favorite to win the MVP. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Can he do it again? Well, he already has 2. Get a third one, and then maybe get a Super Bowl. It'd be cool to see. Yeah, right now. BetMGM, DraftKings, they got them at plus, or FanDuel, they have them at plus 110 to win it. And DraftKings have them at minus 110, and then Josh Allen at plus 350 to 400. Pat Mahomes anywhere from like plus 600 to plus 700. You got Jalen, Kyler Murray, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels not going to win it. They don't give rookie MVP awards. They should. There's been many of cases where quite possibly they could have, but they don't. So I think it's a flaw. What other good games we have? I scrolled too far. I went too far. Panthers won an OT game. That was across the pond, was it not? I can't see where it was at. I think it was across the pond somewhere. Maybe it was an OT game. Panthers won. I think it was back-to-back games for them. So moved the Giants then to the worst record in the league, I believe. Patriots beat the Bears. I think the Bears are on a spiral. Um, I think teams got the film on Caleb Williams, found out his tendencies, kind of better, easier to kind of play against him, read him. But I mean, he got sacked 9 times in that fucking game. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let's see, sacks allowed 9. That offensive line is not doing him justice. He likes to hold the ball. He's a rookie quarterback, so that's going to happen. He's going to hold the ball. He's trying to make reads. He's playing in a faster league, doing more stuff, bigger, stronger, faster. Just the what you're going to expect from college to the NFL. And he's experiencing that, so he's going to hold the ball naturally as a rookie quarterback. That's going to happen for most rookies. Some of them, it doesn't happen. Like Jaden Daniels, probably not a problem for him. Some guys, they just don't convert as fast, so he's going to hold the ball a lot longer. But when your offensive line sucks too, and you're holding the ball longer, it's bad. And I just don't think they're running the right schemes. And it just goes to show that they're ruining another quarterback. I mean, it is very quick reaction. It is his rookie season, but this is what we were seeing with Justin Fields, and now we're seeing it with him. Well, what if you would have kept Justin Fields, maybe drafted Marvin Harrison Jr., got an offensive lineman, you know? Wonder what would have happened. Yeah, Bears lost. Niners beat the Bucks. That was a good game. CMC finally made his return. They did not run the ball at all in this game. I was looking at the stats and fucking, let's go, player stats, 49ers. Yeah, CMC only had 13 carries, and then Brock Purdy was next with 4. They only had, was that 16, 20, 22 rush attempts for the whole game, so they were definitely not running the ball against the Bucks. The Bucks do have a good run defense. They were throwing the ball through 36 times. Purdy had 353 yards and 2 tutties. There was a crazy play. I'm going to pop it up there. But Baker was, I think it's Nick Bosa, one of the Bosa guys. I always get him confused. But he's like stiff arming him. It was 4th down. Baker threw a fucking duck ball. They got a first down. It was crazy. I'm going to pop the picture up there so you guys see it. It was nutty looking. Crazy play. What else do we got? Chiefs, that was a wild game. I was watching that. I was in the Arizona airport, and I was watching that game. That was nuts. Blocked the fucking Denver Broncos field goal to win the game. That was nuts. And, dude, they just, like, steamrolled that one dude, and they just blocked it. And I was watching a breakdown. I think it was Pat McAfee. He was talking about how when you line up on certain hashes, you know the direction of the ball, so you know where to load up the line. Because if you're on this hash, the right hash, you're going to be kicking left. That's what they do. They loaded him up there, fucking freight trained that one guy, and fucking dude, he just went straight back on his ass, blocked it. It was nuts. Colts Bills won. Bills are fucking good. But they didn't have any fucking receivers. All their fucking receivers were out. Khalil Shakir is their number one guy right now, and they didn't fucking have anybody, and they still fucking lost. Joe Flacco had 2 interceptions in the first quarter, so I mean that's not good. Colts could have won that game. They just couldn't drive. They couldn't get fucking points on the board. It was tough. They're making silly mistakes. Easily could have won that game. I mean, they're still in the playoff hunt too, and it's just like, man, you just execute those little fucking details. Could have possibly won that game. I mean, it is the Bills, so I mean, the Colts are going through a rough fucking period in their schedule right now. I mean, they just played the Vikings, the Texans, the Bills. We got the Jets, so hopefully we can win that game. And then we got the Lions after that. Then we got Patriots, Titans, Giants, Broncos, Jags. So it is a little bit easier, so hopefully we can win against the Jets. Probably lose against the Lions, not going to lie. And then hopefully rattle off some wins towards the end of the season. Maybe sneak in the playoffs, maybe not. Curious to see how that plays out. Steelers-Commanders game. Commanders should have won that game. It was, 4th and 1 on the fucking midfield. They weren't going out there to hike that ball. They were trying to draw someone off sides. Rookie fucking defensive lineman got him to jump off sides, and they fucking lost the game on that. They would have punted the ball. They would have had a chance to win the game, drive the field. Great chance that the Commanders, the Redskins, whatever you want to call them, would have done that, but they didn't. They jumped off sides. Tough call. That guy's going to be thinking about that play for a while. Vikings beat the Jags. The Vikings been kind of sputtering. I mean, they're 7-2, but they weren't looking good. But my philosophy, a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it. If you get it, you get it. Maybe it just wasn't their day against the Jags, so they haven't been playing the best football lately, but they're still 7-2, so can't deny them. The Saints fired their head coach this week, got a win. You like to see that against the Falcons. Big division game for them, so good to see. Jets lost. Got steamrolled by the Cardinals, 31-6. Eagles beat the dog shit out of the Cowboys, 34-6. Dak's done for. Fucked up his hammy. Tore something in his hammy. He's having a surgery. I believe tomorrow on Wednesday is the plan, but he's out for the season. Mike McCarthy's probably out of there too. Coming into the season, I did see where Micah Parsons was asked a question. He's like, it was pretty much like, about Mike McCarthy, and it was like, it's one of those questions I hate the media ask because they set him up. However he answers it, he's gonna get criticized for it, and he did. He's like, I don't care what Mike McCarthy does if he's here or he's not. He's like, I care about the players here. Sucks for them. He was talking about Zach Moss. The guy's at the end of his career. He could be done this year, and he's like kind of at like the end of his career where he's like still doing good, but like next year he may not be there. He may not be getting the opportunity because he's an older guy. Have a younger guy come in, get reps, maybe not do as good as him, but they're getting reps to build on their future. A guy like Zach Moss, you're like, you're kind of done, man. Like, so he was like alluding to that, and then Rex Grossman kind of like spun it, and he's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be talking bad about your coach like that, yada yada yada." It's like he really wasn't. He got asked a bullshit question. He kind of like tried to brush it off and was like, "Yo, wherever he's at, if he's here, if he's somewhere else, he's gonna be good." He's just saying that like, regardless, Mike McCarthy is gonna have a career going for it. Zach Moss is not. He maybe could have answered the question better. I don't know, but he answered the question. It was one of those questions like you don't like to fucking see. I hate that they ask those questions, but it's the fucking media, and you know how I think about the media. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything at all about them, but like when they ask questions, like just I'm not gonna say anything bad about them though. You know what I mean? But anyways, Sunday night game was fucking a wonderful game. One of the better games I've watched all year. It was the Lions. Dude, I fucking love watching the Lions. They play football the right way. I think I've said this before, and I'll say it again. They play football the right way. It was crazy because Jared Goff did not have one of the best performances of the year. 50% completion percentage, 15 of 30. Fucking ghost in here. Fucking the Seahawks coming for me, man. Yo, chill out. Are you guys playing them next week? Are they playing him? Nah, 15 of 30, 240 yards, and 5 interceptions. 5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5. Little LeBron going to the Heat moment right there. No, 5 interceptions. Still won the game. They were down 23-7 at half. And they scored the next 19 points to win the game. Their kicker to tie the game, I think it was a 58-yard field goal. Kicks it, misses the right upright by maybe 3 inches. Maybe fucking 3 inches. To win the game, it was a 46 to 52-yarder. Not quite sure. Missed the left fucking field goal post by maybe 2 inches. And I was looking at one of the videos, and it looked like the flag at the top of the uprights that hang right here. It looked like it moved. There was no wind, but it looked like it moved by the ball coming past. It was fucking crazy. Good game. Good fucking game by them. Love to fucking see it. You just love to fucking see it. Lions win again, 8-1, leading that division. Vikings right behind them at 7-2. Get more in the standings again, as I keep saying. And then last night's game, we had the Dolphins and the Rams. The Rams just couldn't fucking score a touchdown. They had 5 field goals, 23-15. It was a back and forth game for sure, but Tua's back. He did take a fucking shot to the head a little bit, and everybody's like freaking out. It's football. It's gonna fucking happen. You guys just so badly want this dude to be done. Be like, oh, concussions this, concussions that. I mean, yes, he's been having. He's had some fucking bad ones, but shit happens. He had 207 yards, a touchdown, interception. Matty Stafford 293 and an interception. Threw the ball 46 times, 32 completions. They're looking better. They just couldn't get the run game going with Kyron Williams, but Puka's doing his thing. He's back, fucking almost 100 yards, 9 catches, and then Cooper Kupp as well. They're working him back in there. They just honestly not working back in there. They just fucking came and taken over the offense. So they're red hot. Still got a chance at making the playoffs. Go to the American Football Conference, also known as the AFC. We got the Bills. Like I'm saying, they got that division on lock. They got like a 5-game lead over the Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins, Jets, and Patriots all have 3. They're 3-7 or 3-6. Buffalo 8-2. They got it. The AFC North is a close one. The Bengals, they still have an outside shot of winning that. I don't foresee it, but it's still there. But the Steelers and the Ravens, the Steelers 7-2, Ravens 7-3. They're going to be duking it out, but I mean, one of them's getting one of those wild card spots. Regardless, Texans, I mean, they've lost 2 in a row, but the Colts have lost 3 in a row as well. Colts have had a hard schedule. It's going to be hard to beat them because they do have the tiebreaker over the Colts. So they do have to do a game better than them. I don't foresee happening. So Colts could sneak in as a wild card, but I don't see it. Titans and Jags are fucking out of it. And then the Chiefs 9-0, fucking crazy blocked field goal thing. Dude, I saw a thing where they're like, oh, you can't tell me that the Chiefs, the fucking NFL's on their side and Vegas is doing this, that, and the other. You know, the refs, they can fucking make calls to help a team. They can. Sometimes it's like, you look at it and it's like, what the fuck was that call? Did they just help out Kansas City? I mean, there's calls like that all the time. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've said it a couple times this episode. But Chiefs are a good fucking team. They know how to win. They know how to get the job done. And for people to say, like, oh, that guy fucking, he threw that block, let him blocked field goal. No, he fucking did. There's few people here and there that get caught, like, betting against their team, this, that, and the other. But they get caught. Most of them get fucking caught, and they go to fucking jail. They lose. They get banned from the sport. They lose all their fucking money. That guy did not throw that block. Not a fucking doubt in my fucking mind. I haven't really seen this going around, but I mean, the Chiefs dating back to last year, they've won 15 straight games. They're 9-0 this season, won 15 straight games. Fucking nutty, dude. They know how to fucking win. They're chasing perfection. As a football fan, I kind of want to see it. A three-peat and them to do that would be cool to see. People don't want to see it because, I mean, it's the GOAT conversation with Brady is going to be hard when Patrick Mahomes has close to the same amount of Super Bowls as him. And his career is a lot younger than Tom Brady's was. Tom Brady's. So he's still got a lot of time to win some fucking Super Bowls. This year's going to be hard. I mean, with the fucking Steelers, the Ravens, the Lions, the fucking Eagles, great teams, the Commanders, great fucking team. You got the Vikings, too. The Packers are looking damn good as well. The Falcons. I mean, the fucking NFC side is loaded, but I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, the Chiefs got that division on lock. So 7 teams make the playoffs. So right now, as it stands, it'd be the Chiefs, the Bills, number 2, 1 and 2, Pittsburgh 3, Baltimore 4, Chargers 5, Houston 6, but Houston's actually winning the division, so they'd be a 4 seed technically. But in the rankings, they are the 6th team, and then you got the Broncos at 7. And then following close behind are the Bengals and the Colts. The Jets and the Dolphins are like right on the outside. They gotta start winning. They gotta keep winning for that to happen. But it's gonna be tough for them. Right now, as we speak, those are the 7 that would be getting in. Let's go to the NFC side. Let's talk about them a little bit. Eagles are looking good. They've won 5 in a row. They start out 2-2, and everybody's like, "Yeah, what the fuck's going on with them?" They've won 5 in a row. They're looking good. Commanders still looking good, 7-3, right behind them. The boys and the Giants, they're fucking done for. They've lost 4 and 5 in a row. The Lions, they start out 1-1, and now they've won 7 in a row, and they're 8-1. Not surprised. Vikings right behind them, 7-2. Packers 6-3. That division's crazy looking with them 3 right neck and neck. The Bears outside chance, but they've lost 3 in a row. They started out 4-2, now they're 4-5. Um, I don't think they got it. They got the rookie quarterback, and it's just tough. I mean, they haven't won on the road. They're 0-4 on the road, so hard to do when you can't win on the road, especially if you're going to get in the playoffs. I mean, for them, they're going to be playing on the road, and I mean, you can't fucking win on the road. You're not getting the playoffs. You can't win on the road, but if you get in somehow, and you haven't won on the road, you're not going to fucking do it in the playoffs. Promising that. The Bucks have lost 4 in a row. It's tough for them because they were sitting at 4-2. Now they're 4-6, but they're right behind the Falcons. They still got a chance. The Bucks always playing fucking good. Baker always playing good fucking football. Falcons 6-4. They do have the division lead. The Saints, like I said, they won a game. Um, Panthers have won 2 in a row. They're both sitting at 3-7. I mean, they got an outside shot, but I doubt it. Being 3-7 in the NFC, you're really kind of out of it because there's a lot of team that 4-5 wins over there. Some decent amount at 6 too. This division is up for grabs still. You got the Cardinals 6-4, Niners 5-4, but the Niners, they're getting their team back, getting healthy. So kind of curious to see what they're gonna do. The Cardinals, I was talking about them in the beginning of the year. They're 2-4. Kind of thought they were out of it. Won 4 in a row, 6-4 now. Season is still young. It is still young. I mean, we're at over halfway, but it's still young. Rams 4-5. They're hot. I mean, they lost 1, but they'll bounce back. Same with the Seahawks. They've lost 2 in a row, so they could easily just pop back up in there and do their thing. They're sitting on the outside. I was talking about. I already went over the fucking odds for that. Um, Leaders through 10 weeks. Joey Burrow leading the league in passing. He is 3 yards ahead of Lamar Jackson. He has 2,672. Kirko is like 40-ish yards, 38 yards behind that, so he's close too. And you kind of got a drop off. Geno's like over like 70 some, so still close. Derrick Henry, like 200 yards away from Shaquan. It's cool to see Derrick Henry and Shaquan Barkley kind of written off at the beginning of the year, leading the league in rushing. Last week's with him only getting 60 rushing yards, kind of fucked up his chance of beating the rushing record. But I mean, there's still a lot of games to play, so he's sitting at 1,120 yards, and then Shaquan 991. Receiving Jamar Chase fucking kind of run away with it. I mean, he had a fucking crazy game, 150 yards up on Justin Jefferson. I like seeing both those guys there, both LSU guys. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. I mean, I was talking about the Chiefs and won 15 games in a row. That's fucking crazy. And like the some of the people they've beat too it's it's quite nice. So they beat the Bengals twice, Chargers twice, Dolphins, the Bills, the Ravens twice, the 49ers twice. Um, so yeah, fucking good fucking wins too there. That's about it. I'll go over the college football standings and I'm gonna get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm gonna be staying in my apartment, but college football playoff rankings. We have 4. I guess this is the AP top 5. We have 4 fucking Big Ten teams in the top 5. That's nutty. It's crazy to see IU and they're at 5, but there they fucking are. Ooh, I just farted. Yeah. So we got Oregon at 1, Ohio State 2, Texas at 3, Penn State at 4. Um, and Ohio State, what they lost to Oregon, Penn State lost to no, Penn State lost to Oregon, Ohio State lost to Penn State. So I mean, like the wins aren't fucking bad for them. Then you got Indiana at 5. Then round out the top 10, we got Tennessee, BYU, Notre Dame, Bama. I think Bama, they're actually out of the college football playoffs right now. Or maybe it's Georgia. I'll have to look at it. Bama at 9, Old Miss at 10. Um, yeah. Uh, oh, yeah. Fucking Colorado is making a push 7-2, won 3 in a row. It's cool to see Army up there, too. They've won fucking undefeated 9-0. It'd be cool to see them fucking getting the college playoff. Football playoff rankings. It just came out, so let's fucking. So I do fucking believe. So Georgia's right at 12. I was wrong on that. I do believe though that like for your top 4 seeds, like so you have Penn State and Ohio State in the top 4, but I don't think they can get one of the 4 top seeds. I think it has to be a division or conference winner. So more than likely, it'd be like Ohio. Like if the season ended right now, it'd be Ohio State at 5, Penn State at 6, Indiana at 7, just locking that shit up. But I mean, you're giving a bye to those teams, but then they're just going to be playing a hard team, and then that team is just going to take over that seed. So it's going to work out in the end. But I mean, fucking, it'd be cool to see the clash of Indiana, Oregon, undefeated in the Big Ten championship. Are they? I don't know if they're on different sides of the division or not. I'm gonna read a little bit about the college football playoff right here. I'll read it off to you guys. You may not want to hear it. Don't fucking care. This is my show. I am the captain now. All right. 12 participating teams will be the 5 conference champions ranked highest. Will be ranked the highest, plus the next 7 highest ranked teams. The rankings of the teams will continue to be done by the committee. The 4 highest ranked conference champions will be seeded 1 through 4, and will receive a first round bye. The 5th conference champion will be seated where it was ranked or at number 12 if it is outside the 12. Okay, so what that's saying is the top 4 conference winners are going to get the 1 through 4 seed, and then the 5th is going to get whatever seed. It does not matter. So even if they're out of the AP or the college football rankings, what it'll probably be. So like say they're actually ranked fucking like 20th in the AP, they're going to get in and they'll be number 12. Let's see. Non-conference champion will be ranked. Okay. Yeah, so it's saying the 1 through 12 could look different than the final rankings. The 8 teams seeded 5 through 12 will play in the first round with the higher seeds hosting the lower seeds, either on campus or at other sites designated by the higher seed institution. Number 12 at number 5, 11 at 6, 10 at 7, and 9 at 8. And then the 4 highest ranked conference champions will playoff games. The quarterfinals, they will be hosted by bowls. Let's see. For example, the Sugar Bowl hosts a playoff quarterfinal, and the SEC champion is ranked number 1, and the Big 12 is ranked number 3. The SEC champion would be assigned to the Sugar Bowl, and the Big 12 championship would be assigned elsewhere. Okay, I like that. And this is going to be played. See, the first round is going to be Friday, Saturday, December 20th and 21st. The quarterfinals will be New Year's Eve and New Year's. The semifinals will be January 9th and 10th, and then the college football national championship will be Monday, January 25th, 2025, in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Fucking let's go. So the quarterfinals will be what? The Peach Bowl, the All-State Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, and the Rose Bowl. The semifinal playoffs will be the what is that? The Capital One fucking is that the Orange Bowl? Or the Peach Bowl? Maybe I did the. I can't really see. It's fucking blurry as shit. Anyways, the playoffs. I think it's the Orange Bowl or the Peach Bowl. I can't fucking. No, it's the Orange Bowl. I can't tell. So it's the Rose Bowl, the Peach Bowl, Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. I don't know what the fuck that is. One of them is the Cotton Bowl for the playoffs, the semifinals. I don't know what the other one is. It looks like the Orange Bowl. I don't know what the fucking Verbo. See if I can get a better picture of this. It's hot as fucking here. I turned on the heat and I'm fucking sweating. Oh, the Fiesta Bowl. Okay, so I'll go back over that. Quarterfinals is going to be the Fiesta Bowl, the Rose Bowl, the Peach Bowl, and the All-State Sugar Bowl. And then the semifinals will be the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fucking. I like that they're expanding it. I like it. I hated the 4 team, hated the 8 team, the 12 team. I think it allows teams to lose. Of course, it's gonna matter when you lose too. Ultimately, if you lose at the beginning of the season, it's gonna be more helpful than if you lose towards the end of the season. I mean, if you lose back-to-back games against bad people, you're probably not. You probably lost your shot, but yeah, I think it's gonna cap off today's episode. About 32 minutes. Right in the hot pocket where I want to keep it. Like I said, this will probably get posted tomorrow. Gotta go through do my edits and shit. Probably post it up tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'll probably do another one. Post that at night, hopefully. I do have some midterms and fucking class to do, so we'll see how it goes. Again, thanks for watching. If you're here, stay here, be here. Have a good night.